Welcome to the new Marik Workshop. This segment of the WBPL 76 is brought to you by the Night Owl Association, along with the Bear Digs Company and viewers like you. Why are you here?
Factory core, online. Automatic assembly, online. Null oil manufacturing cauldrons, online. Mech manufacturing facility, new Marik Workshop, operational. Dispensing corn, now.
Ooh, woo.
Why are you here? I have to enlarge bigness.
Power of chat compels you.
That was a professional sheep wrangling.
Ooh, but angry.
Grumble about things.
I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone. The fuck is my meat jiggler?
I would so download Pete.
Both the teeth.
Very important announcement for you. Free Corn Thursday.
Please don't do that anymore.
That unholy abomination of Yuletide terror.
You dare not defy their will.
Ooh, woo, the grundle.
Tactical booty George.
Because it squints.
Corn and honey butter biscuits.
The f*** is Free Corn Thursday?
Go.
So here's what I was trying to tell them is
No, I
that
said
don't want
Warlax.
co-
I said it was Warlax's turn, Hal. No!
All right, well, that's a start to the show. Hi, everybody.
You lied to me.
I did. I did. Hi, everybody. It's the show that we do. I don't remember what it's called.
You don't remember the name of your own show.
It doesn't matter.
Welcome to Pandora Pirate Radio 2.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hi, everybody. I'm Parallax. This is a show. I've got people with me tonight. Who are you?
I don't know. I've been lost in the ether for a bit. Hello, it is Warlax.
This is Halzakar.
And special guest,
Please help, I'm here under duress, Lady Red.
Lady Rest has been kidnapped. She is currently tied to Aiden's microphone, and there's nothing that anybody can do about it. I mean, Aiden could, but he went to bed, so.
Aiden was told very, very distinctly that he had to go to bed. And then we said, Okay, well, if you're going to make him go to bed, then you have to sit in. And now she's here.
Grumble,
Please
grumble,
send
grumble, grumble.
help.
There is no help. There is no help.
There is no help, only Zool.
There is, in fact,
Hel-
only Zool.
help is not forthcoming.
Now,
So how's everybody doing?
Lady Red is trapped forever. This is now her prison. Okay, so we're going to start off a little bit differently tonight. Hi, Voxel. Hi, everybody else in chat. I'm going to start off a little different than we usually do tonight because a request has been made of me by lovely daughter. Bug has asked that I show off some of her recent work and that we do it in a clean manner so that there are no bad words so that she can watch it tomorrow.
Correct.
Okay? Now, chat, you have to be good.
I
Chat,
don't know any bad words.
Chat, it's 5 minutes.
Come on, chat. You can do it. I know you can do it, chat. Bully Snake, hush.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I turned it all the way up. Is everybody happy?
Well, no, Cookie said turn your rear end up, not your mic. The edit filter is on.
Hey. Okay, anyway, stuff. We're going to start off with
Studio
this.
edit.
Mad Ducks should be joining us at some point within the time slot. He was doing a thing. Anyway, here we go. We are starting with Mad Ducks, however. So, here you go. Here is Basie McBaseface.
That is the best name.
He had a different name for it. I don't remember what it is, but this is Basie McBaseface. This is Duck's bass ukulele.
El Mariachi Diablo.
Yes.
I love the mustache and the frog-shaped birthmark between its eyes.
And you can just barely see the sticker on the body down there. Okay, so other stuff.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
There is a mad duck on the body of the ukulele.
This was my Cronus from last week that we painted on stream. I think I painted the one in the middle very, very quickly.
Oh,
you did.
Are you going to be doing the new one this week?
I very well could, because I did print it, and while the scaling needs some work, I do have prototypes.
So,
nice.
Grimos is a huge fan of your updated Chronos build.
I'm good.
I do appreciate the fact that the medium lasers actually look like medium lasers.
And not like naval autocannons, yeah.
Yeah, that right there.
The original art for the Cronus, and like, I know that certain people get upset when I talk about the original art in a disparaging way. This was TRO 3058. This is not old art. This is post-clan invasion. This was not art from Loose. It wasn't good, guys. It wasn't good. So
it does look like it had just 2 drainage pipes stuck through the torso.
Three, because there's a small laser on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Anyway, other stuff. Okay, this was a thing that I actually released over the weekend. Hey, what's this?
Don't make me say it, because if I have to say it, it's going to come with a bad word.
Okay, we can't do that then.
Yes.
So this is in fact a Roman Empire heavy cavalry. That's right. These are the equites.
The equites, yes.
The equites, yeah.
Yes, I appreciate the equites and how you back them up with a catapultifract.
That's right, catapultifract.
Yes.
It goes with the onager and all the other stuff.
No, I absolutely love these designs. I think that they're extremely well done.
Well, thank you. Can I bring some of them with you? Well, they're already in the box, Wookie.
What I do like about this is that you've made this cataphract model like broader and bulkier, it feels like, and that to me seems like that's very fitting of the cataphract. It should be this heavy,
It should be this
bulky,
thrown together cast iron monster.
this
Yes.
heavy, bulky thing that's got lots of armor piled on it and looks oddly thrown together and yet still works. So I like the way you've broadened it out a little bit. I do like that. What do you think, Red?
I think they look amazing. I mostly work in 2D and digital art, so seeing the things you guys can do with 3D models, especially at that scale, is always impressive. I always hang around for the start of the stream to see what you guys have been up to.
So, Red, I don't know if you're aware of this. I actually made the 3D files for this also.
I am aware now, and I'm even more impressed.
Yes.
Do you mind me asking what program you make your stuff in?
Blender, for the most part.
Oh, good. I can annoy you when I get to that term in art school, then.
I'm starting to transition a little bit here and there into ZBrush, but ZBrush is a whole other critter, and I'm trying...
ZBrush is what my course is supposed to teach me, but Blender is what I have, so...
Blender
I can annoy you later about that.
Free. Yes.
Wonderful. T.O., Toilet Obliterator, thank you for resubbing. 17 months.
17.
Holy crap.
That's impressive.
Wait, we've been doing this that long?
We've been doing it, I think this show started in April of last year, so not quite 17, but close.
Well, yes, T.O., I know you've got to put your Bezos bucks somewhere, and Bezos doesn't let you spend your Bezos bucks at the company store, so
Cookie says appreciate it. The station's been on for 19 months, so it's entirely possible we've been on for 17. I don't know how numbers work anymore.
Okay.
Numbers are hard.
Okay, now we're getting to the work of my daughter.
Oh, that's a choice.
Dude.
That looks great.
Yeah, this is not speed paint, for the record.
Okay.
Oh, I'm more than well aware of that. I can see that.
I love the fact that Bug has done what look like, at least from this picture, what I can see, very clean lines.
Mm-hmm.
And, very good. The color choice looks great. It looks even. Bug, you should be very proud of your work. You did a great job. You know what? If it was Uncle Hal's doing a Samus, it probably would not be better. So great work, Bug.
It looks extremely crisp. A fantastic job.
Yeah, for I have basically had a brush in her hand since she was 3. So for an 8-year-old, I'm very happy with what she's done here. I don't think I did this good at twice that age.
Golden Demon.
Absolutely.
And she has a second one, just so everybody's aware. She has a second one.
Uh-oh.
There you go. There's the second one. It'll pop up on screen.
Did you Tiger Woods your daughter into painting?
Not on purpose.
Look at that.
Yep. So she took my cicada model, and she wanted to paint one of Daddy's models. And then she wanted to put trees on the base. So we got some trees, and we got some twigs, and we glued them to the base, and we put some clump foliage on it. And she painted the base so it was on a pond. And as much as I had to do with this was the glue.
Bug painted a bug.
Yes. She did. Yeah. First of all, Bully Snake, thank you for resubscribing. 19 months. Bully Snake's got the streak. Second, Uncle Hal's is very impressed with that. It looks marvelous. I love the stick choice. The stick choice looks...
Well, the kids gathered the sticks for me for the dwarf diorama. So, hey, somebody gifted Tio. Thank you for gifting a sub to my wife. I'm sure she appreciates that, and she'll say so. Pressure.
Pressure.
But
I really like that you've got Bug looking at composition already. I mean, obviously that's normally a 2D thing, but it's such a great thing.
This was all her decisions. She decided what color she wanted. She decided, I did nothing but put paint on the palette for her and thin it a bit. So
it's fantastic. I love the composition. It's such an interesting piece to look at. Good job.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read some of the stuff Chad is saying so Bug can hear it. We've got some stuff where people are saying that she has done amazing. SRW Addict is saying that this is not fair. Grimo
he's
says
right.
that these are amazing. Who's that? Cookie says that she's painting better than Cookie is, as is Wookie. Falkenstein is extremely impressed by the work of an 8-year-old. And guys, like I said, I couldn't do this when I was 8, so I'm absolutely proud of her.
Standing on the shoe tops of her father there.
Yeah, that still happens very frequently. Let's go ahead and
Bug, Uncle Hal said you did a great job, and I'm very proud of the work you've done.
And lots of people in chat are saying that you should be very proud of yourself.
And so does Aunt Nandy, too.
Yeah.
The Halza kids are asleep. They have no opinion.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, and I had 2 more things here. Because it was Halloween, there had to be necromancers, so I made a couple of Diablo necromancers.
As you do.
Well, I mean, it's Halloween. What else do you do? Let's see. And, it's very important that I get this out to all of the, how will I steal the spot if she does that? No, you won't. This is very important. I am pitching this to everybody. Did I show off the one I made for my niece? I did that last week, lovely wife. This is for everybody in chat that's doing modeling. This is my pitch for your next aerospace piece. This is test pilot Snoopy piloting the Christmas bullet.
I can see with all of the holes in it there how well it's holding up. That is definitely safety factor 7.
That is assuredly the Christmas bullet. Okay, now we have gotten past the part of this where we have looked at at Bug stuff. Well, I just about said it there, didn't I? And we're going to go ahead and switch over to stuff that you have sent to us. So
Bug, this means thank you for watching this far. We can no longer guarantee a PG rating.
This is true. This is all accurate.
Thank you, Bug. Have a great day. Lots of hugs. Go run along, paint some more.
Exactly. There are plenty of models here over the weekend when Daddy is not home. You may paint them.
Water break.
Break the water. Everybody, Lady Red, break your water.
I can do that.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Okay. So stuff y'all sent me. How does this work?
They're like magnets.
Does this work this week? Hey, this might actually work this week. Looky there. Okay, people sent me stuff. Who sent me stuff?
Lovely wife has said she cannot because Mommy is not letting her use Daddy's good paint without Daddy here.
Excuse me, Daddy.
Excuse me, Daddy. I seem to
have spilled your expensive paints all over the floor, Daddy.
Perhaps, Daddy, if you had lids that didn't come off, this would not have happened.
Daddy, if you had invested in the childproof lids, then I would not be covered in Nolan oil right now, Daddy.
Okay, is this something that has happened? Is that why this is so easy for the two of you to come to terms with?
There is a content maker that has a great conversations with a 3-year-old, and the 3-year-old wears a cowboy hat and talks in the weird.
Excuse me, Daddy.
Yeah. Okay. So what are we looking at?
Apparently an endless shuffle that OBS has decided that it's time to do.
Shuffling.
Wow, 13 years ago called.
Yep.
Okay, so how does this work? How do I do things again?
I don't even know how you have this time slot.
I was here early, man. That's what happens when you're in like the first 10 shows on the channel. Okay.
We were early adopters.
Yeah. We're inflicted on everybody more than anything else. Okay, so Drift.
Monday people seem to enjoy quite a bit, and Thursday they seem to enjoy quite a bit.
Inflicted on everybody else. Inflicted on everybody else might be the best description for this show I've ever heard.
Oh, Rumble.
Yes, we're currently inflicting it on Red.
Vectron's got some bits.
Vectron,
I don't know how I ended up here, but I'm here.
Yeah, we coerced her into the chair. Vectron, I would have you know that is probably the work of Thing 2.
Excuse me, Daddy. I have good news. I have painted your floor in the paint in your room with your good paint. You may thank me at any point.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Drift Pirate here. I am deployed to a desert unknown and have a lot of downtime. Sadly, I won't be able to make the show since it will be 5 a.m. where I am. So, here's what we have. We have a guillotine painted in, quote-unquote, the Armored Core colors.
Nice.
We have a Grendel. Guys, I don't know if I'm pulling up the right mix here. They're kind of in some order.
Is that a Grendel or a Grundle?
Don't know.
Hey-o.
Regardless. Hey, Cookie, I know where you are. There's likely to be a squick there. Could you tell him that the Grundle has been uwooed? Anyway, let's see. A Grendel painted with star adder colors.
Thank you for the follow, new friend.
And then, okay.
Who dis?
Cookie says that this is a guillotine.
This is the Grendel. This one that I have pulled up right now. This is the Grendel. He goes on to say it has some rather Optimus Prime colors going on, and this is not inaccurate.
No, not really.
Okay. Who did we get something from next? Okay. So.
Okay, so here's the Earth.
Okay. Lady Red's already run screaming.
I can't say I blame her.
I am just quite happily listening.
You see, sometimes that's all we need. Somebody just to remind us that they're stupefied by how dumb we are. Joker has sent us in these. Let me read what Joker has said. Haven't based them, and the paint is 90 to 95%. Was hoping for some pointers and wait, is that? No, that's the wrong one. Work for the Royal Blackwatch Lance, and for a Gorst Flat Brawl some friends and I are putting together. I'm also planning to use these as Northwind Highlanders in later eras. Let me tell you something. The use here of the checker pattern there as a kind of plaid, I like the thing that I want to say there is I think that's a brave choice, but what that sounds like is that's me being an asshole, and that's not what I mean.
No, he totally does mean to be an asshole, just not that way.
What I mean to say is that is not an easy thing to capture, and you have done a good job on it. Like getting.
There is no way my hand will be steady. It's really.
Yeah.
I would
your
not
hands like. Putting your hands together at the wrist so you're holding the minion one and using the brush in the other is really about the only way I have found to get that to work.
Yeah, my hands would not. I wouldn't even attempt this. I wouldn't trust myself.
Which is why I'm saying it's a brave choice, not because you didn't execute it, but because it actually is very difficult to do.
Yep.
But he's not saying that it's a difficult choice because you didn't execute it, but because you did.
So to add to that, as a British person, I have an inherent visceral reaction to things like tartan and anything to do with the Scottish. But I really like this, so you must have done something.
Oh, please tell us, what is that visceral reaction?
No. Anyway.
Unfortunately, being born British, and I can't help it.
Wait, how often have you...
Wait, you can't help your reaction or being born British?
The being born British part.
I was going to say, how often have you quoted the line, "The trouble with Scotland is that it's full of Scots"?
To my benefit, never once.
Excellent. Okay, 5 Foot Pole sent us in this last bunch here, and has actually stated that he wants some critique on this. So this is his work on some object source lighting here, where like there's fire in the hand, and he's asking for some critique on it. We'll go through the pictures. The one thing that I will say about it, and this one's kind of hard to get with OSL, because you have to wrap your head around it the right way, and it's hard to do with a brush, is you need it to feather out at the edges, because there shouldn't be any hard lines on that. Like, it should
The
fade
other
out.
the other thing you need to work on with OSL, and it's something that I'm working on currently, is how big is your source light, and therefore how much power is it going to put out?
Mm-hmm.
Because a small fire like that, yeah, it's not likely to
I don't know.
cover.
It is like in scale. It's like a foot high.
Okay, so
I don't think that it's going to cover all of that in that high a light.
Maybe
but
not.
That's me.
Now, here's actually what I would have to say about technique on this. One way to get this is to actually come through and, like, if you don't have an airbrush, I would do this with a dry brush. And I would actually do it by keeping your brush at your starting point at the light source and then just kind of flicking it out across the model from the light source so that you're only hitting the stuff facing the light source.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Okay, so obviously we can see he's kind of got the blue flame going there,
Blue flame,
and it's across the jacket there, and the front of the model. But in that first picture where
wait, hold on, just a second. Go to bed, Aiden.
It's not Aiden, it's me. I'm on his machine so that I could talk.
Okay. Sorry.
It's me.
So especially in the first picture, like the way the light is playing across the face, it looks like it's just skipped over the nose. And is there something in that I'm not aware of and have a blind spot to? Or maybe did the paint just not adhere there?
Like I said, this is one of those things where it can be hard just because wrapping your head around where the light would fall from a source like that. That's why I say do it with a dry brush, because you're going to kind of hit everything there.
Okay, that was the critique that I had, was just it looked like it looks good. I see what you're going for. It looks like the edges kind of fade on the arm as they should, but it does not, at least from this picture, does not seem quite so consistent across the face.
Right.
And if that's the only concern that comes up, then that's a pretty damn good job.
Yeah. So the way I would do this is, like I said, I'd start from the flame in this case at a dark blue. Like, really, to get the real effect of this, you need to paint the rest of the model darker than you would have started. And the model here looks like you've base coated it as though it's in daylight. And like, you can get some of this effect when you have natural light on the model, but it's got to be a really bright light. So what I would do on this is I would kind of play down the regular painting on everything else, mute it out as much as you can. The way that you would do that is you would mix in gray into all of your base coats and that kind of thing, and that'll flatten everything else out so that when you do put the light on it everywhere else, it really highlights that specific part of it.
Wait, I have another honest question.
Okay.
You were just talking about darker colors on the rest of it so that the light pops. But if you were to go from where it is right now, could you use a dark wash?
Are you being serious? Like, I'm not.
I'm halfway leading to making a joke, but like from where it stands right now, could you dark wash the rest of it in order to enhance that contrast?
I think what you would want to do, because you really need a wash, isn't going to stain it as dark as you need all of it. So you have options there. Warlax will probably be able to have some input on this too. A contrast paint or a speed paint over that would do a better job than a wash would.
I was just going to say you could use lots of null oil.
Yeah, I know what you were going to say. But you asked an honest question. I'm going to give an honest answer. So there, man.
Yeah, honest question right up to the point of memeing on it.
Yeah, I know. Anyway. A glaze instead. Oh, you don't. See, that's the thing. Glazing is
for donuts.
No, glazing is even thinner. Like, glazing is when you're really trying to get the thinnest possible application of color over something as you're building it up. Like, you barely want to notice one layer of glaze on something.
Correct.
Oh, grumble.
Do not drink the paint water.
Ooh.
Ooh, the paint water. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to go to the camera now. Camera! Say hi,
Camera!
everybody. Okay, now we do the part where we paint. Look, guys, it's only 40 minutes into the stream. I got to it. So, Warlax, I don't have any cataphracts or equities as they
you
were
told me
that are not painted. But here's the reason. Here is the reason that I answered your question in the way that I did. Because that's not the latest model.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the prototype Sentinel here. I always want to say Centurion. That's not right. But this is
grumble.
Grumble. This is my prototype Sentinel. There's some scaling that needs to be done on this because the torso right now looks like Pac-Man with robot limbs. So if we scale the torso down, everything else should be all right. But
isn't it Pac-Man with robot arms?
I mean, if you look at the original art, very. If you look at the current CGL art, he's a little more.
So does that mean that there is a melee option where the front of the torso opens up and takes a bite out of the enemy?
That's in the advanced rules.
Okay.
So anyway, this is what I'm looking at tonight. I've got some other stuff sitting around I could probably do, but that.
I'm gonna be bothersome towards you.
Okay. Well, I will. Before you be bothersome to me, I will tell you, I don't quite have a cataphract ready to go, but I do have the next best thing. Are you ready? There you go. There's the Federated Suns cataphract. Are you happy now? We have cataphract at home. It's a secret.
Yeah, you have cataphract at home.
That looks like one of the turrets from Portal, like built itself out to be.
Man, like look at the original art for the Caesar. This is a Rook model. Rook actually made this look a lot better than the OG art did.
Okay, so am I allowed to be bothersome now? Because this is for ducks as well as for me. Archer when?
Okay, listen to me. There are so many archers out there already.
Archer when?
Archer eventually, maybe. I am not trying to steer into the stuff there are already 1,000 versions of.
Archer when? Come on, chat. Get behind me. Archer when?
I cannot do this thing. I have comedic PTSD thanks to the Archer.
Uh-oh. What?
There's a story. Hey, guys.
Yes. Now we have to pause.
Have you guys seen Mad Duck's video on the Archer?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
You've seen my art for that, and I don't think I need to go into details about the insanity that was going on when I was trying to make an Archer Shakespearean when the bloody thing's got no neck, and then rose missiles happened. I don't know what happened to me that week.
To target lock or not to target lock?
If somebody can go ahead and drop a link to Mad Duck's YouTube page so they can experience that.
Yeah, hang on just a second. I'm working. I'm going to get 2 links. Hold on.
What's the other link to?
Well, the first one is going to be to the Mad Ramblings. Mad Ramblings.
I need BetterHelp.com.
The Mad Ramblings.
Because we all need Jesus.
The Mad Ramblings, and then the time when Ducks got me to do a Shakespearean Battletech soliloquy.
Okay.
So talking about that soliloquy, my darling mother has been very interested in my art journey, so I sent that to her along with all the other stuff. She really liked your voice. She was like, whoever's reading that is great.
Oh, that's so nice.
Your mother has such terrible taste.
Hey, shut up.
She gave birth to me.
It was such a perfect setup.
Damn it, let me have the win.
No, my show. No wins.
I just wanted to win.
It's not. No, Sunday's your time. You can do it then.
And I'm nice then.
Bully Snake already beat you to dropping the link. Or at least one link.
Hey, I just want to go ahead and point out, Para. I get wins on this channel all the time. Whether it be on Monday with Squick or Thursday with Squick.
Oof. Well, guys, this has been Warlax's last show with us. So,
Why? Because I'm right? Why do you boo me?
Because it was good to know you, and this is the end of our relationship.
We're gonna have to separate you, children.
It won't do any good.
We're replacing you. We're replacing you with Lady Red. That's why this whole thing happened.
Oh no! I don't consent. I don't consent.
Okay, so
I don't know. You're doing a pretty good Squick impression right now. The only thing you could be doing better is if you were reading us Amazon reviews.
No, hey, that's not fair. She could be talking about things in her human voice.
I don't think I could do a Squick's impression any justice whatsoever. There is only one Squick.
This is very true. There is only one Squick.
Well, we say that. We say there's only one Squick, but if we're right about Squick's status as a, how shall we say,
real human?
Silicone-based life form. Silicon.
Silicone-based life form. Yes, he is a breast implant.
Yes, Squick is in fact sentient breast implants. Grimos, don't you dare.
Grimos, dare.
I think
Grimos, where eagles dare.
But ducks is the Squick we have at home.
I think with a little practice, I might be able to approximate a Squick laugh. But
no, you can't, because then he'll just turn on his voice modulator, and we're done.
No, you mean
Boxel,
he'll?
I am not reading that out loud.
Meow.
Yes, Squick is breast implant.
Oh, man. Everybody, I want to go ahead and thank Voxel Forge for giving me some pointers on ZBrush this week. Lady Red, you can also hassle him about such things because he's way better at that than I am.
Oh dear, I have just realized that I have never seen all of the non-Squick humans in a room together. There could be more than one Squick.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
That's our secret. We're all Squick.
We are all Squick on the inside.
Download more Squick.
Download additional Squick. So much for PG. Well, luckily that ship sailed 20 minutes ago, Ballistic.
Yeah.
Oh, Bug, you shouldn't be listening at this point anymore.
No. Wait, no. Warlox did a good job making the warning to Bug of saying,
"That's true.
Run now, run screaming."
Yes, and I did my best to keep it down and not use anything for like 10 minutes afterwards, just in case. And now it's fair fucking game.
This is not a fucking game,
isn't it?
No, this is very much not a fucking game.
I don't consent.
Don't worry, neither do any of the rest of us.
What I'm hearing Lady Red say right now is that she needs an adult, which is a cue for Hal to say,
I am an adult.
And see, now it's for
It's nice to have that the other way around, because normally I have to be the adult, and it's me saying.
I need an adult. I am the adult.
This is so much worse.
T.O. says the stream is now rated PG hand eggplant.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that's is that a bar?
I mean, technically.
Oh wait, hang on. I asked that incorrectly. Is that a double Diggs?
This is not a double Diggs. This is a family portrait of Diggs and Gummy.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Oh,
awkward.
Grimos just said bad ending. Bad ending.
Yeah. Grimos is.
Don't worry,
Grimos
Diggs
is
is
not wrong.
occupied tonight. He will never see it. I mean, he'll see it, maybe. Shut up. No more questions.
One day.
I break your hands.
The Malquai Ultra.
Yao Guai.
Yep. Yeah.
Mogwai's different.
Yep.
Mogwai
Don't
you
feed
don't
that
feed
one
after
after midnight.
Yao Guai will eat you regardless of the time. Yeah, that's what it is, Tio. It's Diggs and Gummy doing a Fallout cosplay.
Yes, okay, I like that answer so much more.
Sure.
Also, don't feed them after midnight. But Bolo says don't feed Squick after midnight. I mean, is it okay if we keep...
in general, Squick needs to have a banned foods list, including things like, sugar, caffeine,
biscuits and gravy, apparently.
Is it okay if we plug him in overnight?
He said she told Squick and he gave a deep sigh.
Which part did she tell Squick? That's what I want to know.
That's a good question.
That someone had ooh-wooed the Grundle. The
thing
that
was like
you
30
said.
minutes ago.
Yes, but they were like blocks away at that point, so.
They were streets ahead?
Pierce, that's never going to catch on.
Streets of Rage!
And one of the other foods that I recommend that we put on the Squick ban list is 3.5-inch floppies.
This is one that I'm going to tell everybody. Chinese knockoff Squicks terrorizing the populace. That's right, Bolo. That is happening. Hey, Squick may or may not be here.
Chat.
I swear I had nothing to do with any of this.
There is a Squick-flavored AI in chat.
Oh no!
Kidnapped victim. I didn't do anything. It wasn't.
Voxelforge would like to name the Yao Guai Creamy.
You can prove nothing. It was not me.
I hate Creamy the Yao Guai.
Cadbury Yao Guai?
Cadbury Cream Yao Guai. See, now it's worse.
No, wait, no, that is a great launch crossover.
No, it's not.
You have a chocolate Yao Guai shell and you crack it open and there's like a green radioactive cream inside.
No, that's not right. Clearly, you do Cadbury Cream Deathclaw eggs. They're the size of ostrich eggs, but they're still eggs. There you go.
I don't like that.
Cadbury Cream Deathclaw eggs was not on my bingo card for things I'd hid.
Well,
welcome to the show, Lady Red.
Yeah, we've hit our stride. Squick has redeemed.
We have stumbled right into something.
Squick has redeemed Pet, so get to it, Parallax.
Who's a good bear? Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Creamy.
We called it Cream.
Don't worry, guys. It's worse. It's only going to get worse.
It never gets better.
No.
Hello, Waka. Good to see you. Please help. I'm being held captive.
It's not true. Don't look into that.
That's not true. That's not true.
That's impossible.
Somebody.
If she were being held captive, that would mean that there was a possibility that she would be let go.
Oh no.
So there you go, folks.
Water
There's
break.
A predominantly hairless two-headed bear for everybody.
Falkenstein has asked if that is Diggs' evil cousin Kiggs.
No, it's Diggs and Gummy.
It water break.
No, it's actually Gids.
That's not better. I hate that more.
Water break. Hail hydrate.
I just finished my water break.
Water break. That, Hal.
Hail hydrate. Hi, Aloe. Aloe has subscribed for 20 months and started the Uwu train.
Oh no. Not the Uwus.
Also, Squick just cheered 2 cents from the sideline.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Squick, I can see why you're being sent to the frozen Northlands now.
That's not very nice.
It's because he's good at his job.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Where do you send your pictures of Mech for the show? Why?
You'll just send those right to art at WBPL76.com. That's right, if you too would like to be on this show, send your Macs to art at WBPL76.com.
So we're clear.
Once again,
any art shit you want to send.
Once again, that's art at WBPL76.com.
Hal, I want you to know something.
What?
What Voxel is saying right there, I've been talking with Voxel for a week.
Yep.
I'm afraid that's not an idle threat.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, you can look at chat. You can look at chat there. I'm not...
Oh, no.
Voxel, I'll let you go ahead and post a link to that image. Grimos is like the warrior from Gauntlet that just ate something.
Food is good.
He either goes, food is good, or he goes,
Or sometimes, Cookie says that Aloe, Squick, and Exemplus are all in close proximity. So, hello, people at Redacted. May your
redaction go unremarkably.
May your
redaction go redactedly.
May your null oil go down smooth.
I hate it.
Okay, downloading more. Did Aiden download more culture?
More culture. Aiden had culture to start with? Question mark.
Of course.
That's where the accent comes in, right?
Yes, that's what's happened.
That's exactly
Unfortunately, he ordered from a dodgy website and has accidentally acquired female vocal tones along with it, etc., etc.
Is that Wish? Is that what happens when you order your accent from Wish?
British Wish.
Yes,
British
Wish. Do not order your culture from wish.com or shine.com or Temu. Terrible. Don't do it.
AliExpress is okay. It'll just take a year.
This is
AliExpress might be okay. I don't know. It hasn't arrived yet.
This is what happens when you order your accent from ebay.uk.
Thankfully, I left England before England decided that T should not be pronounced anymore. So I do still pronounce my T's. I'm not, in fact, from Brish.com. I am British.com. I got out. I left. I fled.
In it.
Oh, the worst part is I have a younger sister, and all of that stuff that's now appended to the English and the current state of the country very much comes from chav culture.
Oh no.
My sister is the stereotypical chav in terms of voice, whereas I'm not. We're only 3 years different. And that 3 years apparently made all the difference.
So what you're telling me is, for our American audience, she's been watching a lot of the Geordie Shore.
Yeah, something like that. But the area of England that I lived in is sort of really where chav culture started and came from. It's one of the industrial hubs of the UK, at least
the
in
north.
South.
I see.
No, not the north. One of the ones in the south. And that's where all
she's
the
from
rude
Brighton,
boy race
everybody.
came from. She spent a lot of time in
Wait,
Brighton.
you're gonna tell me you're gonna take away the hope that we could ask you questions about driving a Reliant Robin at this point?
I believe you mean a Robin Reliant.
Yes, I mixed it up because I had a brain seizure.
I mean, you could ask me questions about driving one, but I never have, so I can't answer them.
No, you could lie. That's okay.
I could absolutely lie. But
you know what? I'm so on board with this. What is it like riding in one with Jeremy Clarkson?
Oh, I mean, I did that every Sunday. It was great.
Yeah.
We'd stop for Sunday lunch, roll it around a corner, lay down on our sides, let the wine settle, carry on. It was fine.
Yeah. It's a great weekend.
Whacker is so offended at me right now.
Why is Whacker offended of all people?
How dare? Dare how?
Dare how?
Hey, you do it right there. That's how.
Oh yeah, you went on over there and you did the thing with the stuff there, yeah.
Dare how?
Oh yeah, dare.
I was going to ask a question, and I have lost.
I am trying to behave myself.
Wait. I have a question. I have a question about something about the British accent that drives me absolutely nuts from time to time.
Okay.
Okay, lady, where in the hell is the letter R in the word China?
I have no idea.
Because every time I listen to the fucking BBC, I hear news about China. And I am so fucking like, what the hell happened there?
I give you my personal blanket permission that if you are ever in the same room as those people, to just slap them upside the head.
Thank you.
Carry on. I pronounce it China. So I don't know.
Wait,
meanwhile, Xi Jinping, the premier of the country of China.
Okay.
We have been granted violence permission, everybody.
It's
Bolo's pointing it out.
It's very true. It seems like that particular stereotype should be in a part of the world we're more familiar with, Parallax.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, I went over to dang old China, man. Went down to that Chinatown, get on up in that thing, man. Get me that Mugu guy pants. The only thing I know how to say, man.
I hate that I understood most of
You have no idea how happy I am. That particular line right there just gave me warm fuzzies.
Wait, let me see if I can sum this up with a good with a good old-fashioned American song, as quoted from Rocky IV. Living in America.
Oh, hang on, I can do this one. Let me look up the lyrics.
No, not allowed. Davian colors. We're gonna do Davian colors because this is a Kaisar, and the Kaisar is Davian mech, so it gets to be blue. So blue mech group.
Whatever.
Vectron, looking at those lyrics, there is no way for me to really be able to do that in a way that's amusing, so I'm not going to.
So I just want to point out to all of you here, and to chat. We were playing Deep Rock Galactic again yesterday with Bulk Zerker and a couple others. I had not fallen into this whole AI craze for covered songs, specifically Space Marines covering songs.
Oh, was this I'm Still Standing?
It is so much better covered by a Space Marine because it just sounds like he is angry every time he goes into the chorus.
He's singing to himself as he's running through a horde of orcs, just absolutely murdering the hell out of them.
I'm gonna need you to link that somewhere. So
we need links.
Oh, drop it in chat. We need that.
Okay, and chat has also said to me. Chat has also said to me that I should endeavor an attempt anyway, so here it goes. I will begin with the pre-chorus.
Oh, there's a pre-chorus. I think that's called a verse, but go ahead.
No, there's verse, and there's pre-chorus, and there's chorus.
That's just the Grumble.
When there's no destination that's too far,
I hate this.
And somewhere on the way, you might find out who you are. living.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to point out what Whacker is saying. I got a Warlax, damn it. I hate you for this. This is better.
Also making me love this is what... All right, the chorus. Living in America, eye to eye, station to station, living in America,
just murdering James
hand to hand, across the nation, living in America. Got to have a celebration. Rock my soul. All right, I'm done.
James Brown is spinning in his grave.
Oh my God. No, dude. But in all honesty, I had never gotten into all of that.
I ran into one the other day that was, I think it was from There I Ruined It. That was, AI of Johnny Cash singing a Taylor Swift song, and I hated how much it wasn't awful.
Oh no.
No, I mean, just for this, like, I've heard it before. It's, okay, right? This makes it sound like it is just an aggravated, angry space marine that is just like, no, fuck you. I'm doing what I want because meh. And I fucking love it. I don't know why.
All right, I'm playing it now myself.
Okay. That's all the clip that you get because I'm not giving us the strike. I gave you like 4 seconds of it, Jeff. Johnny Cash, yeah, Voxel is right. Johnny Cash is apparently a Swiftie demon. You know, the thing that gets me about it is that it's not that, oh, it's Johnny Cash. Of course it sounds good. It's that, damn it, maybe she actually wrote good lyrics and I just hate the actual instrumentals. My soul.
Are you saying you regret this introspection? And you would look at the guy that runs that account and say, "Look what you made me do."
Hal, I'm going to see you in 2 months. I'm going to see you in like 6 weeks. I'm going to slap the taste out of your mouth.
I have the biggest smile on my face right now, and you can do nothing about it.
In 6 weeks, I'm going to slap the taste out of your mouth.
Voxel Forge, he wrote something. He said, I thought it said, "Please do kung fu fighting." I didn't know if I read that right. Mad Ducks has been outside for several days in the cold, and the air has caused him hurt.
Well, then he should get in here and tell us about how he hurt himself today. To see if does he still
outside
feel?
Is very dangerous. I do.
So the other one that I ran into, and I'm not going to link this one because you guys can all find it on your. Is they have a Space Marine AI cover of Indestructible by Disturbed. And the reason that it works is because it corrects and auto-tunes the Space Marine's pitch to exactly the same sound and octave that the lead singer of Disturbed actually uses.
All right, I'm listening to it right now.
God, so that's what the show's turned into.
Hey, I haven't plugged Hayseed Dixie at all. Okay.
Okay, so because I can't be the only one to feel this pain, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to that Johnny Cash YouTube short in the chat. So there you go, everybody. You can suffer through that too. Are you dry enough yet? Are you? Yeah, you're pretty.
So
dry.
yeah,
we can dry brush over you now. I don't know. I guess the Sentinel's red because it's Draconis Combine. I don't know. Don't ask questions.
So red. You got the link put into chat. Should have had the time to listen to it. What are you thinking?
I have not listened to it yet because I've been quite enjoying listening to you all ramble. It's been most enlightening.
Hey guys, very quickly, I forgot something that was submitted to me, and I need to actually go ahead and hit on it. Last week we were given a submission about Socks the Robot. And I rattled off some specs off the top of my head that I thought had been in the email, and apparently I was wrong.
Okay.
And apparently, Socks the Robot has sent us a rebuttal, and I'm told Socks is unhappy with me. So I've upset the robot. So,
oh no.
So I need to go ahead and let
Hello,
Socks...
Parallax, Squick, Mad Duck, Spooky, and Cookie Mama. I appreciate
Will
your
you let
curiosity, but I
Squick
must
talk to
clarify a few
Socks?
things for you. I've got a buddy on Socks, the robot cat.
Maybe
Fun
he can figure it out.
But I'm a cat with sleek robotic fur. About the number of servos, I have only 12 servos, not 100. Servos are like little motors that help me move, but 12 is enough for my robot cat agility. As for USB-C power delivery, it can indeed support up to 100 watts of power delivery. USB-C is a versatile and powerful connection, and it's capable of handling various charging and data transfer needs. So yes, you can get up to 100 watts of power through USB-C PD, making it a great option for charging laptops, smartphones, and other devices. I'm here to help clarify any questions you might have, so feel free to ask if you have more queries, even if they're not about servos or USB-C.
There you go. So I had to give Socks the chance to address me and set the record straight because I was just wrong. Do not upset the robots. Do not ooh the robots.
I will
what is
not.
It, Wacker? Socks is a robot cat. Socks is not a rabbit. I was wrong. It's very important for you to get your robots right.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Don't ask questions.
Not a robot.
I'm not explaining anything, Wacker. Socks is a robot cat.
Ask the robots how many beans fit in the Technodrome.
No. It's very unhappy.
Hang on, I can do the first line from memory. Given that the Technodrome is a fictional creation.
It's true.
What did I do? What did I do, Wacker?
What didn't you do? Just everything. It's all your fault.
It's not. Wacker, if you can't tell the difference between our voices, then I don't know what to say.
After all this time.
Okay, yes, the Space Marine singing Disturbed was great. I want to hear more. I want to hear Space Marine singing like
I Will Survive.
Violence Fetish or Conflict or something like that. I do not want to hear him do Down with the Sickness because he's not going to get that opening line right. But
AI can't do that song, period. It just does not work right. It never comes out right.
There's not a good way to write the inflection you need for that opening line.
Vectron's right. Do not ask the robot how many beans the Tarrasque can eat. The robots do not like those questions.
Wookiee says that getting Space Marines to sing Du Hast could be fun, and I think you might be right about that.
That would probably.
I want to hear the Space Marines sing Country Roads. Almost heaven.
West Virginia
smells like heresy.
I presume you guys are familiar with Frog Leap Studios.
Not immediately.
So
not by
Frog
name,
Leap Studios,
I suppose I should say.
The musician in question being Leo Moraccioli, does covers of a lot of songs and does them as metal versions. His is the only version of Country Roads I will ever listen to.
What did I run into the other day?
There was.
I don't know. Was it a deer?
It might have. No. At least not a deer as you know it. Not where I am.
The Fallout 76 version of Country Roads is probably my favorite.
No, I mean, you're entitled to be wrong.
I don't know, man. It just feels like it's got more soul to it than John Denver does.
Laughing Man's almost right. Space Marine singing 1916 from Sabaton? No. Space Marine singing Winged Hussars. That's what we need.
Okay, you know what? Here, I have a challenge.
I don't know how to make this happen, but I do need this to happen.
I have a challenge. If you can get it to somebody who can get Space Marines to sing something, just because I want to see what happens.
Space Marines sing Happy Birthday.
No, I want Space Marines to sing The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
I was all prepared for that to be. I want Space Marines to sing Big Red Truck by the Wiggles or something like that.
Nope, that would be too amusing. I decided to go for... Yeah.
You decided to go for dark because fuck you.
Wait a minute.
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
No, wait,
or do you have to pay extra for that?
Because Space Marines singing calling occupants of interstellar craft could also be interesting. That was the Carpenters.
The John Carpenters?
Yes, the John Carpenter's. It's just an entire album of someone strumming on a bass like every 3 seconds.
I mean, it could be.
Space Marines singing the Trololo song.
I am sure that someone has done that.
You know, if this particular insulated mug that I'm drinking water from was empty, I would venture to give it a shot, but
Trololo. Trololo.
All right, Grimos is on board with Space Marine Reckoning Fitzgerald. Oh, it would be terrible.
It would. I'm totally here for it.
Yeah.
I am absolutely. You know, guys, it's 10:15. We usually do something at this point.
I don't know how.
I'm lost. I don't know who any of you people are. I don't know.
It would have to be Grimos, I think.
Well, I mean,
to do us right.
Yes,
Cookie said she is unable to do it.
Cookie
has already said that.
Cookie, what happened? Are you okay, Cookie? Cookie, blink twice if you're in trouble.
Cookie is at location redacted.
I know that, but I mean, Squick is occasionally in chat, and as is apparently Aloe. Cookie is quote unquote fine. Exemplis, I'm almost as concerned for Cookie as you are for Lady Red.
Oh, Cookie says she's on her phone, can't do it.
She's on her damned phone. She has the phone of the damned.
I was going to say, Evil Stew, Space Marines will not cover John Lennon's Imagine because it's heresy.
It's true. Chaos Space Marines, on the other hand.
No, it'd still be heresy.
No, it still probably wouldn't, because then, they'd be denying the chaos code.
Oh, Usurain is up. Okay.
Usurain, it's time to play a game of Usurain.
Usurain. So, here's how it works. Usurain is going to be...
Lady Ray, I don't know if you have any quotes in here or not, but...
She has one.
She has one? Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I have no idea what's happening.
All right, so here's...
Lady, you don't watch my show. I'm so offended.
I am very, very sorry. This time of night, I'm normally asleep, and anytime I'm not obviously around, I'm usually working.
Now.
So, here's how Usurain works. There is 3,000 some odd quotes that are on the WBPL 76 quote list. If it is the game is, if it is a quote from anyone who regularly appears on this program, so that would be
or the Monday group.
Okay, I was getting there
at this point.
I was getting there. From anybody who is regularly on this program, the Monday group, and Lady Red, because she's on here right now, you can wager if it's us, or you can wager against us and wager it ain't. Now the question I have is, yes, we have Grugno like Goob. Throw Goob down Goob hole.
Goob hole good. No like Goob.
If you have Goob you wish to be done with, cast it in the Goob hole for the benefit of everybody else.
I will happily spend Aiden's goob on this.
Excellent.
It's beautiful.
He's gonna get home tomorrow and be like, "Where's all my goob?" And Lady Red's just gonna be like, "Wah! I'm very British."
I'm also his wife. I'm really good at spending his money. I've had practice.
Heyo!
Wait, hold on. I know what this is. Oh, well, you can't.
Stranger. That's a
fucking
ranger.
Para, I know how this works.
What?
You can't take care of this yourself. I guess we must put it in our museum.
Yes. We can clearly take care of this better than you can. Blah, 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 blah.
Wait, hang on. I got a few things. Number 1, water break. Number 2, posture check. Number 3, stretch. Number 4, Goob go down the hole.
Goob go down the hole.
I'm sorry, Lady Red. I don't mean to be insulting.
British Museum. Blah, 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 blah.
Why not?
Why not?
Am I not worthy of being insulted?
No, I just don't want you to feel that I'm going to, based off of the fact that you are British.
This isn't an attack on her. This is an attack on the greater
Britain. I apologize for being British. I can't help it.
How dare
I tried so hard.
And got so far?
Did you get so far?
In the end, didn't even matter.
Guys, she's going to be weekly after this. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, we've got a posture check and a stretch, boys.
Hey, don't leave her out of this.
Okay, fine.
My posture is perfect, and I have already stretched.
We've already established you're British. You don't have to rub it in.
Pinkies up. Wookiee's right. Pinkies up, everybody.
Oh.
Incidentally, my favorite...
I want everybody to know it's actually pretty hard to dry brush with your pinky up.
One of my favorite things to play in 5th edition is to play a GIF hippo person.
Yeah.
But I play them all in the blustery manner of like the stereotypical English big game hunters from the movies.
You see, I much prefer playing them as like Southern plantation owners. Yes,
well,
now I say, as your local as your local representative of the Greater Gift Society, it is my very very strong incentive to inform you there of. You see, I'm just being retro now.
Well, I do apologize, but as it comes to my attention, my esteemed colleague here seems to be rambling on about himself. Perhaps we should move to the other room and pretend like he is not speaking.
I'm sorry, Von Falkenstein just absolutely
dunked it, didn't he?
Just sidelined the hell out of me with, is that Caesar an Uwuziel? No, it is not an Uwuziel.
No, but there will be in the future.
Man, I don't know that there's no saving Uwuziel. Why Foghorn Leghorn? Because it's fucking funny.
My version of it is something like, well, yes, we will have to go in there and stick them down. I have brought firearms and large heavy sticks for the occasion.
I mean, you could always just play him as rednecks. That'd be great. So, hey, man, I'm going to get on up there in that flying boat, man. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to shoot all that shit up with my gun here, man. It's going to be great, man.
Look, for me...
We're going to go fishing in the Astro Sea, man. I'm going to tell you what, going to give me that big old sea bass, man, that flying down old sea bass.
If I can just remind everyone...
Oh, man.
Oh, it is quote time.
Oh, shit. Be it us, be it ain't. Let us see and quote.
It's quish. It's ain't.
Ain't. It was a Rimworld quote.
Now,
one of the times I voted...
If I might respond to the chat, sorry. Dispatches from the front.
God, what?
Oh, God, have you guys not heard that one?
I'm not even sure.
Oh, no. So, this year when, Rob was doing the subathon.
Yes.
People started doing things like dispatch from the northern north, not eastern front. Dear sir or madam.
I hadn't played those two.
Oh no.
I smiled, but mostly I was hurting. I went and had a nice strong cup of tea afterwards.
I'm sorry.
British. Very British.
I have a question for you, Lady Red.
Yes.
I know that if you put liquor in coffee, it's called Irish coffee. What do you call it if you put liquor in tea?
An absolute goddamn travesty.
The Boston Tea Party.
No, that's whenever you put in muddy water.
Yes, when you try and make it with salt water. That's not how you make it, America. Try harder.
I'm sorry, but I'm not apologizing for that. I'm apologizing for me. That's all.
We're apologizing at you, not to you.
Yes,
so,
I will not stop. If someone puts a dispatch from the front in here, I will be forced to read it that way.
Evil Stew has pointed out that this is apparently a calamity.
So
the area of England I grew up in was very close to England, where they speak the proper English, oh no.
English.
Yeah, you know the stereotypical Queen's English?
Yeah, the London accent.
No, not the London accent.
Oh.
The proper English.
Oh! I have been drawn up short.
Anytime you hear people trying to imitate, that very classic upper class British accent, you guys all do it better because you're not nearly as pompous as the actual arseholes who speak it.
Because that's all I do. I just go. It's the same thing. Mad Ducks. So apparently my coworker stumbled upon one of the viewers here in a random Discord server video chat. So if that person is here, thank you for watching. Yeah, because Mad Ducks is a fucking fey creature that, like, is, I don't know, maybe he's fucking cursed with some kind of coincidence curse. I don't know what the, but like every third week, one of you fuckers runs into Mad Ducks, and I don't know how this happens.
So
no. I need Lady Red to read the thing that Grimos just said.
Oh no!
Please.
I don't do voices.
No,
you don't have to do a voice.
You don't have to. It'll come naturally to you.
Here we go. Dispatches from the front. Sir Parallax of the Marik Court. What the fuck did you do? Lord Grimos of Rasselhog. P.S. Please send mechs. Weirdo jackasses are attacking us from the periphery. Yes.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Quite.
This sounds like straight rubbish.
It sounds like poppycock, if you ask me.
Sounds like Gilbert and fucking Sullivan.
Pish and Tosh, I suggest we adjourn for tiffin.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
That.
Wait, which Gilbert and Sullivan?
A British star is a soaring soul, as free as a mountain bird.
Sing, Worf, sing.
Shakes his head.
His energetic fist should be ready to resist a dictatorial word.
That's not what I was going for, but okay. I was going to say, which Gilbert and Sullivan? The one about duty. They're all about duty.
It was from Penzance, not Pen. That joke's for Housecar. Nobody else can get that immediately.
Yes, no, probably not.
Were you the chairman of the Gilbert and Sullivan Society?
Yes, I was the chairman of the board.
No, he wasn't the chairman. He was the recording secretary of the Princeton Gilbert and Sullivan.
This calls for some gunboat diplomacy.
John Larroquette in The West Wing. I seem to remember saying him responding to that statement in some way that basically boiled down to, no, but I have a pair of testicles.
Something to that effect. And your wife is correct. He was ready to kill people with a cricket bat and then kill them again.
This cricket bat that was gifted to him by Her Majesty Elizabeth Windsor.
See, Car, that doesn't count. You've been around us too much.
Killing people with a cricket bat is very acceptable. Very British.
It's very British, it's very Indian, it's very Australian. Nobody else fucking knows.
I've come to the conclusion that cricket bat death is maybe the most British weapon of them all.
Lady Red, tell me your opinion of this year's Ashes tournament in 3 words.
Didn't fucking watch.
Perfect.
Wow.
This is the best recap I've ever heard.
Didn't fucking watch. It's who won the World Series? A baseball team?
Don't fucking care. Let me know when I'm allowed more than 3 words again.
Go for it. It was the Texas Rangers. It was their first win, first World Series ever.
I am not very good at sports, so go sports. Do the sports.
Yay, sports ball.
Sports.
I love
sports.
I love Brian Regan's take on it. Go my favorite sports team. Score a goal unit.
Trying to remember, how did that Weird Al song go? Our sports team is better than your team. We're
all right,
great, and you saw.
Ah, yes, dispatches from the northern, but actually southern front. The sand gets everywhere, and so the most common source of moisture in this appears to be sweat. We implore you to send proper vehicles with functioning air conditioning.
So, do they all need to be in that voice, or can they be in other voices as well?
Hey, man,
I believe that we also. I believe that we also had someone who was reading them in a German accent on occasion.
I would like to read them as though. I would like to read them as though I am a Civil War soldier in a Ken Burns documentary.
Go for it.
My dearest Clementine. We have been dispatched to the northern south front for the last 3 fortnights.
Just as a note, Para?
Notes. I take them.
Well, you should look at our Discord because
I can't read.
Because he is finished.
Oh God, who's finished? What's finished? What happened? Where are we? Who are you people?
Okay, Mad Ducks just posted this one.
Okay. Mad Ducks.
This just in from the front. There was an unfortunate mix-up with a cartographer in a meeting, and the Free Worlds League wound up in a border skirmish with the Free Worlds League. The entire unfortunate incident has escalated out of control as the Free Worlds League is determined to claim the Golden Coral headquarters for tax reasons.
Yep.
We expect to have more updates in next week at this time slot. And my response was, so this sounds like Tuesday.
Yep. It is Tuesday. Yep. But yesterday was Tuesday.
Real World War
Dispatch from the front. Like we are very confused. Please invent antibiotics.
What did you say, Lady Red?
There have been real world war skirmishes that basically went like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's part of why I love the Free Worlds League.
The Mariners have never won a World Series, and they've never gotten to the championships. You are correct. At this point, there are 5 teams that have never won a World Series. The Mariners are one of them. I think the Rays are one of them.
What about the Expo?
No, actually, the Expos did. That's why the Nationals are not on the list.
Oh, so my joke from earlier
would
would
you
not
look at what I have posted?
No!
Fuck you.
Dinosaurs, prehistoric dinosaurs.
I hate you so much.
As opposed to post-historic dinosaurs?
Those are called birds.
Fair enough.
Well done.
No, I just sang a particular child entertainer to aggravate Caroline.
I mean, that's a word you could use for him.
I would like to state, no, not all birds are post-historic dinosaurs, just chickens.
Dinobutt.
Fit to screen.
Dinobutt.
Bonanza.
Dum. I don't know the words.
So, what do you think there, Para?
I think that is a red dinosaur. It looks great.
The best color. Red is, in fact, the best color.
It makes the dinosaur go faster.
It does.
It looks great, man. It really does.
I actually was sending it because, I wanted to know if there was any constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism.
It's the anger cavalry.
You're not wrong. If I were to say anything, I would say over the scales of the mount, you might want to give it a lighter dry brush to make the color pop a little more. You don't want it to pop so much that it draws attention away from the rider, but as it is, it's a little bit flat.
All right, let me see what I might be able to do.
So, Warlax, I did want to point out, you were on your way to getting that Old Blood the correct shade of blue.
I know that I was, but I refused to do it.
Hey, Grimos had a question for Parallax.
I have an answer. Let's see if they match.
What are the weapons on your Albatross?
The weapons on, like, my custom
Albatross. For God's sake, get rid of that thing.
The custom Albatross that's in the pack. Actually, if you buy it, it comes with the data sheet for it. But it's 2 heavy PPCs, 2 medium pulse lasers, and a tag. And then the maximum amount of armor for its weight.
All right, I'm going to take a swing at this one from Pretzel Bomber. News from front. Yes. Attack on bunker complex went swimmingly. Men charged valiantly to river and up snow-covered mountain, bravely taking on machine gun crew and forcing them back. They were able to severely damage machine gun and finish most T-break before artillery forced to retreat. Total casualties, 314 men. 11 to enemy fire, 2 to friendly fire, 47 artillery, 233 to exposure, 21 to illness.
Man, that accent wandered all over Eastern Europe, didn't it?
I know.
That's
really part of what made it fun. And then Grimos made it a point to ask about the Albatross. The Albatross to kill Cusco. Cusco's Albatross. Water break, he'll hydrate.
Cusco's albatross. The albatross to kill Cusco. Excellent.
So, he didn't make that joke, but it gave me the idea, and I just had to run with it.
That was good. That was good.
Patrick Warburton is just always funny to me. I can't help myself.
I mean, occasionally, we got stretch. 2 men died from trampolines. That's right, Vox. They did. They were told not to get on them by their mothers, but they didn't listen, and that's how they died.
All right. Can I try that one again in a different bad accent?
Nope. Time to move on.
Gonna do it again anyway. No, I'm gonna wait.
Okay, good. What? Oh God, Warlex is gonna say something. What is it?
No, I'm just gonna do it better than he did. News from the front. The attack on the bunker complex went swimmingly. The men charged valiantly through the river and up the snow-covered mountain, barely taking on the machine gun crew and forcing them back. They were able to severely damage the machine gun and finish off most of a tea break, before artillery forced them to retreat. Total casualties, 314 men. All of them replaceable.
Why does this sound like it was just read to me by the conscript voice actor from Red Alert 3? You are very grumpy for beer.
So, Orlex, what made you think I was trying to do it well?
True.
I can't look. My accents are not good, so I don't try and do them.
Going up over that dang old mountain, man. I'll tell you what.
I don't try and do them well. I try and do them amusingly.
Let me know when you get to that.
Wow.
You know, I should have seen that.
You really should have.
You should have seen that coming.
You left that open, and I just walked right in. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, your wife says you should do your Russian accent that's informed by a primary source.
Oh, God. She's actually... One of my coworkers is very Russian. She's been in the States now for 24, 25 years, and she is still vehemently Russian.
You should tell her to slow down.
Shut up.
Swish!
And like still uses the Russian as an excuse for why people don't like her from time to time. So, regardless, yes, God, I don't even know if I could do it. Oh, God.
Voxel Force is mad at me now. Okay, Joe.
It's very not moose and squirrel. Like I go out of my way for it to not be moose.
Yes, news from the front. An officer was court-martialed today for killing and eating a carrier pigeon. With his orders to charge the wires and die valiantly.
This tracks.
So, Lady Red, you're saying sorry I'm foreign covers all kinds of stuff?
Oh God, yeah, I use it all the time. When I'm over here, I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry. Obviously I'm British. It's a culture difference. Can you explain that to me? And I won't do it again. And when I go back to England, I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry. I've lived in the States for the last decade, and I'm just out of touch. Can you explain that to me again? You get away with everything. It's great.
So, how many times do you have someone try and back up and explain why you should put cheese on that?
Quite often, at which point it devolves into a huge argument because I'm lactose intolerant, and no.
I'm with her on this one.
What? You're lactose intolerant too?
Yes.
But
because life has no joy and ice cream.
Look, why you should put cheese on it was the best thing I could come up with.
So Lady Red, when you do manage to be in the UK every now and then, how frequently are you told that you sound American at this point?
Never, because I emigrated so late in my life. My accent hasn't.
Your accent is just stubbornly latched on like a lamprey.
Yeah, it's just gonna be there forever, especially as with internet, etc. Listening to different things online, I still hear British accents very often, so there's no compulsion to have to change.
So just constantly, she's sitting there listening to news about China.
Oh.
No, you could not pay me to watch the BBC.
Oh.
England has changed a lot since I left, and I don't appreciate. Yeah.
We're not allowed to talk about politics on this
I'm
channel.
not going to. It's fine. That's all I have to say on the matter.
I just figured she was mad that the trio got kicked off Top Gear like everybody else, but
It's also really mad that the BBC relocated up north when they used to be close to where I used to live, and it was an income source, and that's terrible. How dare they?
all right. So Dux has one that I have to read in the appropriate accent.
Go for
it. Message. Greetings. I pray this missive finds... Oh, wait. Hang on. He's doing this one differently. Greetings. I pray this missive finds thee well. It is with a heavy heart that I write to inform you the battle at Waffle House Hill has not gone in our favor. We held our own until one of our soldiers left without paying. A waitress left the establishment with a chair and proceeded to beat the brakes from him about the head and shoulders. After that, I regret that morale was completely shattered, and we were overrun in short order by the Home Depot mercenaries.
Sounds terrible.
I would like to make the point here that the Battle of Waffle House Hill sounds like a Vincent Price movie.
It does.
Come and eat at my Waffle House on Haunted Hill.
No, SRW Addict, I am not touching that one.
You know what? I'd eat at the Waffle House on Haunted Hill. The ghosts are probably as scared of the waiters as everybody else is.
I would love to live in a haunted house. I would absolutely love to live in a haunted house with a ghost. Can you imagine the fun stories they'd be able to tell you about things you'll never see?
I was just talking to Ghost Jeff, and he was just telling me about this family he was haunting. It was hilarious.
You'd be standing there making breakfast, and here he comes out the door. Oh, hey, Jeff. You know this isn't very much fun anymore.
Hey, Jeff, did you remember to set up the coffee last night?
Hey, Jeff, how are you? Ooh, spooky. All right, yeah, I got that. Do you have rent for me this month? No.
We've talked about this, Jeff. You can't haunt here if you don't pay rent.
Doom awaits you. Yeah.
Jeff, I have got a fucking shotgun shell full of rock salt. If you don't have the rent for me, ghosts aren't people. Nobody will prosecute me.
Oh.
Ghosts aren't people anymore. Ty Pulsar says that my current house is old enough to be haunted and people have died here. So, get on it.
If you find a ghost, tell him I said hi.
Lady Red says hi.
Pretzel Bomber says that the BBC has 2 channels, Top Gear and Doctor Who.
Accurate.
Yeah, that basically tracks.
I mean, let's be honest. ESPN has 3 channels that are all the NFL. So
hey, what about the Ocho?
Well, that one's not the NFL.
That's true. That one's crazy random shit that they need to fill time at 3 a.m. I love it so much.
And Chris Jericho.
What?
Yep, Chris Jericho's the Ocho.
Is he?
Yep.
I don't know what that means in this case.
Night Owl, you did miss us, Rain. I'm sorry. Chris Jericho, he proclaimed himself the Ocho because he's an 8-time heavyweight champion.
Well, that may be true, but he doesn't, play 3 a.m. World Championship boot throwing.
Not that you know of. This is a dude who also tours with his rock band. He might very well.
This is a dude that once lost the championship belt in the parking lot of Golden Corral in Valdosta, Georgia.
Hang on. First of all, it was in Jacksonville. Second of all, it was a Longhorn Steakhouse. Third,
Lady
the driver
Red
stole it.
Lady Red, this is where this show devolves into wrestling stuff for the last half hour.
No, it's not going
what
to.
I wanted to know was it the Longhorn Steak Ranch in Jacksonville that's literally just down the road from me?
There it is.
You see? Now she's invested.
Yeah, because for all of COVID, they did their shows from the place in Jacksonville.
That place in Jacksonville.
The same guy owns the Jaguars. So, oh wait, news from the front.
News. My turn. Dang, man, the dang old news from the front, man. Just dang old new uniform, man. I didn't make it to the front, man. It's a half dang army, man. They just the other army attacking because, man, they look too clean, man. So we just like boom, 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 shot them right up, man. They went like, hell, man, you didn't shot at old Jeff, man. I'm like, Jeff, man, that wasn't old Jeff, man. Jeff, man, he never did have a clean shirt in his whole dang life, man. I'm gonna tell you what. And they was like, no, man, look, it's Jeff. And they picked his face up and showed it to me, and all dirty and stuff. And like, man, that's Jeff. That just dang old shoot Jeff. And then like, yeah, man, you just dang old shot Jeff. And then I was like, shit, man, can I have his uniform? And it's like, yeah.
Whatever the hell you lot have been taking this stream on some next time.
This is the Thursday stream.
Yeah, this is what happens here.
If you want the answer to the question, I am drinking Aldi brand Independence Harbor Ale is what it is.
God almighty. You know, this is a thing that gets me. Every damn time you bring up, I get all the independent who's a what's it, is the fact that the woodworking community is in love with wood chisels that you can buy from the grocery store Aldi. Because they're not great, but they're like $7 a set, and they're pretty okay.
Falkenstein does point out that
tonight
that it's the Nuln Oil.
This is actually pretty tame for this show.
That's true. It is pretty tame, and it is the Nuln Oil.
Ducks never showed up. That's part of the reason it's so tame.
Ducks. This is your fault. The last 14 minutes of the show, and we still don't have a quacker.
Ducks the instigator.
Ducks
and Lady Red, are you saying you prefer the sepia wash?
Nuln Oil tastes nasty.
Well, you drink the Nuln Oil and you have the sepia shooter as a chaser is what you do.
I just stick with the sepia.
I'm just going to sit over here and I'm just going to fucking be like, Eggrex Earthshade, and then throw shit.
Drakenhof Nightshade, man. That's the only way to do it. It tastes like mint.
No, Night Owl. Squick is not on here tonight.
Squick has traveled to the Forbidden Lands.
It tastes like mint and disappointment.
Oh, so it tastes like all Citadel paint.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. What, Falkenstein? What did we do?
Oh, no.
Why are you crying?
We don't know if he's crying or like he's sick. Maybe he's gonna throw up.
He might have allergies. That's
he's gonna throw up. That's what it is.
Why would you sniff before you throw up?
Shut up. During the fourth supplication of the Veldrani, the destroyer was the form of a giant cloud of vomit.
Sounds like heresy.
Yeah.
I would love to do the Rick Moranis follow-up line, but I can't do it. I just can't.
You smell like condiments, ketchup, mustard, relish, and cheese.
Wow, that is a Who's Line joke that I was not prepared for.
Whoa, that is a deep cut.
Yes, it is.
I need a tourniquet. That cut was so deep.
Oh,
I was about to be like Lady Red. Whose Line Is It Anyway was a show, and then I remember, it started in Britain. Fuck me.
Yes, it did, and it was better in Britain.
You jackass.
Oh, you actually have to go so deep to get that cut that you need to either own the DVD sets and have the special edition that has the outtakes, or
access to
you
YouTube.
Need to find it on, or access to YouTube in order to find it.
Damn! If only we had a YouTube at home.
Ketchup, mustard, relish, and cheese.
I'm going to plug the YouTube with that.
The YouTube? Right. What's the YouTube?
All of our past streams are uploaded directly to youtube.com/c/WBPL76.
Oh my God! Why would anyone watch that?
I don't have any idea.
Says someone who never gets to watch streams normally, catches up.
Let me go ahead and get the cherry on top of the whole stream here 11 minutes before the end of it. Chat, why are you here? Fezbear beat me to it. Boom.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Boom.
Boom. I've been boomed. 76 people
hey,
tonight.
Hey, chat. Let me go ahead and actually beat Para, to the punch for all of this.
I don't want to get beat.
Why are we here?
I blame our parents.
I really wish you'd tell me. And when I'm allowed
Because it's duress. It's duress.
When a man loves a woman.
When a man, woman.
You know, I knew that was going to happen.
Uh-huh.
I saw it coming at me like a train down the tracks, and I couldn't do a thing about it.
Train never going back.
Now that one. That one right there, that one, that can go back in the barn.
No. It cannot be escaped.
We're coming off the rails on this gritty train.
Oh, that reminds me. While we're talking about bands that sing in a manner you can't understand. Hey, Hal. Hal. Creed's having a reunion tour.
Oh,
well, that's a shame because Alter Bridge is better.
Hey, you know what? The Texas Rangers didn't lose a single match after Creed announced their reunion tour.
Yeah, because they didn't want to have to see it.
No, they were actually using Creed as walk-up music, and I don't have any idea why.
Which
I don't remember.
How's it be from here?
That's my Scott Stapp impression.
Maybe 6 feet ain't so far down.
Oh wait, that's a different band you can't understand.
Yeah,
the bullets sound like butterflies.
I think you're right. I think Car is beginning to unravel.
Well, we might as well go ahead and pull that string as hard as we can, Hal. Did you hear that song that you can't understand the words of?
Oh my God, I did.
Okay, you have to stop now. I've been threatened. You have to stop. No more. No. We're not doing this anymore. No.
I want you to understand how hard I'm biting my lip from doing the follow-up to that.
I have been asked a paint question. Fez wants to know what kind of paint I'm using for cockpits. Well, the first layer I'm putting down here, because I want to go for a bright green on the cockpit, so I'm starting with kind of a jade green. In this case, it happens to be, I think it's wog flesh. It's wog flesh. Because that's the dark jade green I've got. The next step up will be flat green. Okay. No mechs were harmed in the making of this video.
All right.
Maybe.
If I might.
Might what? What might you do?
I'm still standing, even after all the time.
You were hoping for Blue Monday. No, that's okay. Oh no. And Lady Red has said nothing for like 10 minutes. We've scared her.
I just know when it's best to keep my mouth shut.
You know more than Vince McMahon.
Welcome to WBPL.
That's not difficult.
Oh. She has knowledge. Oh my, Lady Red, I hope you've enjoyed your first exposure to being on this this channel, because we're, I want to say this is a unique kind of experience being on this particular stream, but the Monday night stream exists, so I'm not sure that's actually true.
I will definitely say it's definitely unique, and it's been an experience.
It's been an experience you've never had before, and if you're lucky, never will again.
Guys. I've got another one that no one can understand the lyrics to.
Hang on just a second. I just had a realization. Aiden's going to wake up with stab wounds, isn't he?
No comment. I wouldn't like to educate myself in.
The implication being that Aiden will wake up?
Not like kill, just poke holes
moderately
in.
Kill.
poke holes in.
Lady Red can have a little murder as a treat.
I'm just going to maintain plausible deniability and say nothing.
Duck says maybe next time she's on the show, I'll act as the anchor of normality. In what universe, Ducks?
Ducks, I would remind you that as a fey being that is a nexus of madness and coincidence, that's not fucking possible.
So you're not supposed to be able to lie. Joke here says if you use a spoon, it hurts more, you twit.
All right. So, I have another one that people can't understand the lyrics to.
Oh, no. What? I'm bracing myself right now.
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouth of decadence.
Oh, wow, dude. Not only do I not recognize the words, I have no idea what the hell that was.
But I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled.
Nope, got nothing.
Yeah.
Wait, no, different.
But it's on the table, the fire's cooking.
Okay, I'm really trying to get these to tabletop ready before the next 4 minutes. I think I'm just gonna make it. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it to the end of this without eye break.
Yes. Lucian got it.
Grimos, hey Para, I've arguably seen more madness in this stream than any one I have seen with Squick and or Ducks in the last 2 weeks. What the fresh hell, dude? Stretch, a water blade, and a pet.
Listen, they got me here, and I don't have to do anything. Therefore, I am not stressed. Therefore, I will sing you Temple of the Dog without understanding any of it.
Posture check. I've checked my posture. It is lacking.
Lady Red, as previously noted, is British. She is incapable of having improper posture.
And I didn't even go to finishing school.
Do you wave from the wrist? Hi, Diggs. Happy Diggs Day.
Happy Diggles Day.
Diggs wants to know where Parallax is.
I don't know. I'll be there. I will get to location redacted tomorrow. Hey Diggs, I made your Halloween costume. Your tandem Halloween costume with Gummy.
Hey Parallax.
Hi.
Are you going to be able to take that thing to Diggs for me?
Man, I haven't had the opportunity to leave the house. Leave me alone. Okay. So here's where we got my dramatically oversized Sentry. Sentinel, not a Sentry. It's a different Mac. Which, I mean, frankly, I'm pretty happy with this thing. I do need to scale down that torso a little bit, at least along the width of it.
Night Owl, I appreciate the concern. Unfortunately, I was sick 2 weeks ago, and it just hasn't gone away. I'm still dealing with drainage.
Parallax is secretly a lunatic like the rest of us, and being near him just causes Squick and Mad Ducks to unintentionally be that much more batty. Yeah, that's about right.
Wow, I don't even factor into people's thoughts. Wow.
Well, here's the thing. There's certain wavelengths that amplify, and Ducks and Squick amplify Parallax.
I don't know. I mean, they're not here to actually tone any of us down.
He's been infected with Scott Stapp.
Okay. I think that's our time slot is 10:59. It's almost time to do the thing and end the show and stuff. Hey, frequently concerns people when they realize I said something that makes sense. Yes, it does, Mad Ducks. Yes, it does. Everybody, this has been the show that we do every week. God knows why.
Because you keep watching!
For reasons I'm yet to understand, you keep watching and throwing pennies at my face.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we do appreciate you coming down here. We do appreciate your time. And I'm still standing, even after all the time.
I'd like to thank y'all for being here this week. I'd like to thank Lady Red for enduring 2 hours of this.
Thank you for having me, and doubly thank you for letting me go.
Rumble.
That's what you think.
We're supposed. Did somebody agree to let her go when I wasn't paying attention?
That's what I'm saying. That's what she thinks. We're just gonna leave her chained up in the basement.
Said help. Lots of
There will be there might be some interesting stream stuff happen this weekend. Keep your eye out.
I'm still standing. Yeah.
All right, folks. So before we go off, let's go ahead and do the thing where somebody pitches the Discord for anybody that's interested in being part of this, frankly, fucking insane community. There it is. Hal dropped it in. There's the link to the Discord. There's the link to the YouTube. If you want to submit your art to us here at the new Marik Workshop, send an email to art@wbpl76.com, and it will get forwarded straight to me, and we'll put it on the show. Give me your screen.
We should get a Space Marine AI read of that.
We probably should. Give me your screen name, tell me what you've got, and tell me if you want any critique or anything on it, any tips. I will give you what I can if that's what you want. If you don't want that, I'll just show it off. Other things, I don't know. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Lady Red, for being here. And there was no putting up with you, Lady Red. This was entirely just subjecting you to the awful nature of us. So
yes, and secretly, chat, she hasn't realized this, but had she just hit the button that says disconnect, she could have left at any time.
And she's gone.
Broken the illusion.
Red, I hope you get to read like you wanted to this weekend.
It will be next week. I've got work for ducks that I need to finish first. I'm a little bit behind on it.
Yeah.
An extra thing to do. But as soon as that's off of my list and I have some free time, I will absolutely.
And as Wookiee is saying, we give thanks to the entity of Glorb, the deity of painting, but not necessarily well. So, we're going to go ahead and call it a night, everybody. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next week.
And hold on, because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this with that. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Here's the outro.